Virgo, welcome. Madame will see you now. So, Virgo, what's going to happen is we're going to have a reading for the mid-June time, but honestly it's nothing more than a timestamp because I have to publish it with some sort of indicator. Honestly, when you stumble upon it and watch it, then it's there for you, you know. A fair warning, Virgo, in case you didn't know, it's physically not possible for pieces of paper with pictures on them to predict future. But what's possible is for these pictures to stimulate your imagination, and your imagination is shaping your reality. So here's that. I will be showing you these pictures, I will be saying something about them, making it into stories. It might be one story, it might be several. Up to you is whether you want to make the stories a part of your reality or not. It works like this. You see something that you like and want to have in your reality, you say it's my story, and it's your story. If you don't want to have it in your reality, you forget about it, and it is leaving the picture for you. If you want to say thank you for the reading, there's the like button that you can hit. There's the subscribe button, you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can recommend it or share the link with somebody. You can buy me coffee, there's a link in the description below. If you don't feel like any of this but still want to say thanks, please just do something nice in the world around you. If you feel like you have a bad day, you don't like me, you don't like the reading, you just don't feel like being nice, there's the dislike button, please let it out. It's totally fine with me, and it's very healthy to let out and not bottle up anything inside. Good, so Virgo, let's have a look at the stories we have for you this time. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, we have the Lovers in the upright, we have the Miracle, which is the Strength, in the upright, we have the Horse in the reverse, we have the Letter and the Clock, both in the upright. I think the time is right for something. You are informed, you receive some information that lets you know that the time is right. It might not be information like somebody contacts you explicitly, it might be you read something in the papers, hear something on the news, see a sign, but for you it's clear that the time has come. But I see you hesitating. You know what to do. You have the power to do it. But you are moving very slowly, if at all. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. You're not going somewhere. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. We have the Elephant in the upright. We have the Sun in the upright and the Tower in the reverse. Might be other people who are stopping you from going somewhere. Not actively, but you use them as an excuse not to go somewhere or not to do something. I feel there might be like a literal moving to another place that you are postponing. And again, you have the... It's in your power, but you're not doing it. I don't know why. It's not saying. I like it's ideal, the time is right, the circumstances are right. You're ready, but you're not doing it. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Devil. We have the Mouse in the upright. We have the Kid and the Heart. Okay, you are panicking. And I think it might be honestly like a mental health issue. Please bear in mind, I'm saying it very respectfully. It might be an anxiety to change something that is so strong that you literally panic every time you think about it. It's disproportionate to what it really is. So your anxiety, your insecure, like really it's a very toxic anxiety. It's very deep rooted in the past. It's some issue from a very long time ago that is left to fester that makes you act irrationally sometimes, like really irrationally. And this fear is disproportionate. It's like you looking through the wrong end of a looking glass. Not looking glass, how you call them? Binocular. But it's all in your head. You're really caught in your head and you're panicking. And it is because of trauma. It might be that you know, it kind of grew into your heart, and you might be confusing something with affection. You might be confusing this security that you have now in place with happiness, or you try to convince yourself that you're happy where you are and you don't need to change anything. But it's not healthy. Okay, we have the Strength. Again, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, both in the reverse, we have the Swan in the reverse, we have the House and Birds. Okay, it is clearly a childhood trauma. It's somebody around you that said something when you were a kid or in your formative years that made you have this fear. And it's been slowly killing you as a person from inside. Virgo, this is getting deep. It's been messing up your relationships and your emotional life. It's been messing up your creativity. Maybe you're an artistic person, but somebody told you something and you think yourself that like you're not capable of doing something. You are dependent on something. You are dependent. You cannot disentangle yourself from something and be your own master, even though you have the strength. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. You have the strength. You can do everything right now, Virgo. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Fool in the upright. We have another Knight of Swords in the upright and in the reverse. We have the Unicorn in the reverse. We have the Book and the Man in the upright. You need to learn about yourself. And first and foremost, you need to communicate with yourself, about yourself, clearly. You have to connect to yourself in the past, to your inner child. You have to go to therapy. You have to do some soul searching, some self-help books, stuff like that. You have to discover what it is, and you can do it. You have the tools to do it. You have to communicate clearly, first and foremost, to yourself who you are, who you really are. And then you have to communicate it to the others. But be careful. Be careful, because these others is that you need to communicate your boundaries. Not your hopes, not your fears, not your dreams, not what you want to be, not who you really are. What you need to communicate to the outside world is your boundaries. Saying, this is you, this is me, and this is the boundary between it. And what happens behind this boundary is no concern of yours. So yeah, and then you can embark on your journey afterwards, after you've done all the work. You will have to be merciless in this work. You will have to be really, really cynical sometimes about some things, but you will have to go and dig deep and sort it out. And then you'll be able to set boundaries, then you'll be able to embark on a new journey, and there you will be able to finally communicate to other people that it's not their business to decide who you are. I got really angry here, Virgo. On your behalf, by the way. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse, we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Starfish in the reverse, we have the Storks in the reverse, and the Labyrinth in the reverse. Okay, so please forgive me, but there's a harsh truth incoming. If you don't do it now, what it is that you need to do, you first might never have the same opportunity again. Second, you might not have the opportunity to do all this work on yourself again. And you might go through life on the very surface of it, not getting much from it. So if you choose not to see this harsh truth, you might miss the opportunity, and you might stay this, whatever it is, you're now. And I mean it, you're a wonderful person now, because it shows here how much strength and everything you have. But you're not free. So don't miss this opportunity. We have the Five of Swords in the upright. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Tower. We have the Dragonfly in the reverse. We have the Woman in the upright and the Whip. I think the change will happen whether you want it or not. But you have the chance to do it on your terms. You have the chance to do it on your terms. You have the chance to plan. You have the chance to bring structure into it. Because if you don't do it, there will be a moment where it all crashes. Because you're putting yourself under pressure all the time, all the bloody time. And at some point you will snap. So either you do it with precautions and, mitigate all the damage, or it will just blow off the top from the tower at some point and it will just explode. So you have the choice between careful planning and then damage control, depending on what you choose. My Virgo, what are you doing to me? I feel so strange right now. Let's have a couple of angel answers to give some details to it. Yes, yes, you have to do it. It's a good opportunity. Ask for help from others. That's a good point. That's a valid point. Maybe there's a person who you can trust. Not the person who did this to you, but the person who you can trust. It might be a therapist. It might be a friend. Look for a sign. What did I say? The sign. The sign tells you that it is time. It is time to act. There will be a sign. There will be something will tell you that the time has come. So Virgo, what can I say? What can I say, Virgo? This is some very, very deeply emotional and serious stuff, and I wish you all the luck with it, all the best, and Madame will see you again. What?